a des bras et des jambes. Le poisson vive. Le poisson vive. Il est vraiment très beau.
Let's play along.
Il peut nager sur la terre. Il peut marcher dans l'eau. Le poisson vive, ils sont forcément mauvais. Mais on l'aime bien.
The stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find. Under the stars up in the sky.
But I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kind of problem being alone. I don't wanna move on, but I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kind of problem being alone. I don't wanna move on, but I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kind of problem being alone. I don't wanna move on.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys and dip out the ends. Jump in the ride and burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't touch the boy, I'm at end. Now we on the block, putting up for events. Skin get close, cause you plotting on them with the tits on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in.
Swish.
I love my dear. There aren't enough words to describe the intricacies of your beauty. I see you and I'm taken back every time like the first time. Wherever this course takes us, I'm here for the long haul as long as you're there with me. We know grey days. None. Your essence lights up my existence and everybody around you. Love. I'm here for the long haul as long as you're there with me.
Steve, le poisson Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes, le poisson Steve. Le poisson Steve, il est vraiment très beau.
Let's play along.
Il peut nager sur la terre, il peut marcher dans l'eau.
Will be there with him.
Look
the
at that
whole
live
time.
here, hotspot.
Yeah.
Stop playing those. Alright, we are live, everybody. Welcome. Oh, wait, is it gonna show it every time I go to this scene? Oh, that's gonna be so good. We
It's
are live.
fine.
Welcome back, everyone. And I guess that's a fitting start for the stream. Oh well, because it is Monaco today. It's tight corners, zero forgiveness. I mean, this one is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely just chaos for everyone who's going to be driving today. But for me and you, Reno, we're going to love it. This is going to be some great action on track, and it really is the most punishing on the calendar.
Oh yeah, like I even went at this track for an hour at the practice, and I'm still 2.5 seconds behind the world record. So it really goes to show like how hard it is to like set a good time on this track.
Oh, for sure. It's one tiny mistake in honestly any turn on this track, and you're just bumped completely in the wrong direction. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. Anyways, before we dive into the pain that is Monaco, let's talk about last race, cause that one was nuts.
Oh yeah, it was. It was absolute chaos. We had trees on track. I don't know how that happened, but we also had a fourth different race winner. So let's take a deep dive into what exactly happened in Imola as I disconnect from the server.
What? Oh yeah, he did get this guy. Anyways,
But if you want to take away the,
he's back. He's
the
back.
actual-
Anyways, last time for the Imola, the start-up race grid was looking like Hotspot in first, Lapis in second, Blip in third, and Paper Yoshi in fourth. The lap one was quite hectic. Out of like the turn ones, it was Hotspot and Blip Dash who were in tandem, and that lasted for 2 laps until we reached lap 2, and we came like that is one shade thingy. I'll just show the clip. I think this should be the one. It should have audio as well, so we're gonna hear the audio from like the live what happened there.
Blip will be there with him the whole time into the chicane. This can be quite volatile for the drivers. Let's see who can get it best. Hotspot carrying a little more speed and bumping Blip with a big bump.
Oi!
Big bump. Lapis will take
Lapis-
that position.
So that was that was quite hectic. We would love to show like the player clips, but bro, nobody sent us clips, so like people
Come on,
log in.
guys.
It's Monaco this
Please.
time. Surely there will be clips from this track. So like, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, it's gonna definitely be a chaotic one. But in Imola, like even before all the tree chaos that happened, we saw Blip just not quite having the pace as Hotspot, and getting bumped out. And Hotspot actually, he had the lead there, but all that tree chaos dropped him down to P3. And on the podium with him was Sotomni in P2 and Lapis Lettuce in P1, which is very, I mean, especially the Sotomni part, that's very unexpected. He gained 7 positions from P9 on the grid, which is very impressive from him.
Oh wait, I have live update. Apparently Paper Yoshi sent in some clips. Too late. We have so much stuff, like actual stuff to do before the race starts up. So last second, we don't have time to look at like last second clips. So that's unfortunate. But talking about the trees, I have also cut out the tree section of the, so you can, what happened when the tree somehow just appeared on the track. We still don't know what happened. Is that true?
We have no idea. It just like we don't even know where the tree came from, and then it fell down. Like
yeah.
Run the clip, Renner. Run the clip.
Boom. Look, it's live here. Hotspot.
And
Nobody knows what to do. But Lapis uses it to his advantage. Oh, Lapis getting the P1 spot here, stealing it from Hotspot.
That is
Blipdash and Legendary 7 now in the fight here as well. Wow. And quite a wow it was indeed. Oh my god. But at least Hotspot will record clips this time, so we that's at least one guarantee, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. And we just saw that. That's what gave Lapis that great lead that he converted into that win last time out. But he was our 4th different race winner in 4 races. Let's see who if we can make it 5 out of 5.
True. I can see Paper Yoshi in the chat saying, surely I win this one, right? We had a different winner each time, and that has not been our championship leader, Paper Yoshi. So maybe Monaco, today is the day where he makes the magic happen, as he is also the world record holder on this track with the 1 minute 29.15.
Yeah, that's half a second quicker than the next racer, who's Blipdash. Which that's some blistering pace around here. Will he be able to do that in quali? I'm not too sure. Because that lap, I mean, especially in Q3, having 1 lap makes it almost impossible to produce a lap of that quality under so much pressure. But I mean, he's shown that he can do it. That's what he knows he can do it. So there's always a great chance that we could see an incredible lap time like that. But I think any time under 130 would be just absolutely insane to see in quali today.
True, so
because that is rapid.
Yeah, under 30, I don't think that's happening. Maybe in the first qualification, but as we said, the last qualification 3, where it all matters the most, you only have 1 lap, and that 1 lap determines your starting position in the top 20. So that's gonna be a spicy one.
Yeah. But we'll take a quick look at our standings here before we get into qualifying in 4 minutes. And as we've said, Paper Yoshi, still our championship leader, who actually increased his gap to P2 with Mafiosa since Imola. He gained 20 points on him in Imola with his P4 finish, just outside the podium, but he'll be looking to not only get a podium but the win today, as we previously mentioned. And Gila also closing that gap slowly but surely to the championship lead, despite only racing in 3 of our 4 races so far, as he missed Saudi Arabia. But we actually saw Zine and Sotomni make big gains in the championship in Imola, with Zine gaining 3 positions and Sotomni with that P2 finish gaining 5 positions into P5, which is incredible for his team of Armor Crafting, who haven't really been fighting amongst the top 4 teams yet, but we could definitely see them possibly join that fight for top 4.
Indeed. Did we talk about Hotspot and that he's been amazingly been able to keep his average points over 100 points? I believe he's the only one, and I believe we haven't covered it yet. I zoned out for a
Yeah.
second here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, he is 103.5 on his average points. Only done 2 races, so that makes it a little easier to keep a high average. But he is currently got back-to-back podiums. He has 100% podium rate, which I think he's the only driver to do so, which is incredibly impressive. I mean, we see our championship leader, Paper Yoshi. He's got 2 podiums out of 4. Same with Mafiosa in P2, 2 podiums out of 4. Hotspot's got 2 podiums out of 2. That just shows what level he's on, and that he's definitely not someone to count out from this championship, despite initially looking so far off the lead. Because he is absolutely he's rapid. He's always going to be in a fight for a win.
True. With limited time remaining until qualification loads, do we have any cool pit stops this time around, or no?
Sadly, not. I think everyone watching should make a custom pit for the FL team if you don't already have one, which would be really cool, and we'd showcase it on the stream. But sadly, none this race. Sadly, not.
Maybe next time.
But if we look, with just a minute left until quali, I think Paper Yoshi is our favorite for pole here. But it's gonna all go down to who can produce that lap under pressure. Because as we said, this track is just so punishing, with so many tight turns and walls surrounding the entire track. It's like near impossible to produce a perfect lap in just one lap under high pressure. I mean, we might even see some big names go out in Q1 or Q2 if they just can't put a lap together. It's a risky one today. It's going to be really scary for pretty much every driver. So we could see some pretty big upsets today.
True.
15 seconds until
15 seconds away, guys. This is for 10 seconds for you guys to get some popcorn, and I really enjoy the qualification here. The qualification.
Should add a little more time. Don't worry.
Yeah, because the real spice is all happening in the quali 3, of course. So quali 1 is about who can really actually set a clean lap, because it is not that easy to set the clean laps. Let me turn down the random sound effects that you guys can hear, and I will get a camera spectating all the thingies, all the people now, as we are now live making our way.
See everyone just piled up on top of each other. Is it forklifting? No, that's a that's a questionable car choice, but
maybe that's
the strat. We see a mix of fancy custom boats and some boring normal boats. Boo! I'm sure I'd never do the same.
For reference, he always uses normal boats. Boo!
As we have 52 people signed up into this quali session. Satumni, a few people just getting here on time. We got Lapis, Life Network, Satumni. So, 2 of our podium sitters just about getting into the quali session in time. But we have 3 laps. That's all they have to get into the top 34, and that's what puts them into Q2. So as long as they're in the top 34, it doesn't matter. But that's the difficult part. Putting that lap together to have a good enough time to get to the top 34. As our drivers are now released onto the start-finish straight, and we'll watch them as they go into Sandavot. Let's see who takes the inside. Few people do. Demonatic and Hotspot with a great turn through that pit exit, which is a riskier line that the drivers can take. It's not like F1. You are allowed to take that line, but it's just a lot more difficult than taking the turn normally, and can be very punishing. But Hotspot here showing that it is worth it as he crashes.
He crashes.
Big mistake from Hotspot. That'll be his lap wasted. As we go back to the front of the field, Mafiosa and Terraformer actually leading the pack. Bit of a worse entry for Terraformer, goes a little wide as Mafiosa pulls away into the tunnel. Mafiosa in the lead as we go down to the Nouvelle Chicane. Very good for Mafiosa. Oh, we see a few mistakes further back, but Mafioso taking it very clean. Through to back now by the swimming pool. These back-to-back chicanes can be very difficult at high speed. With a wall tap here on the exit makes it a little easier though. And here we go into Raskas, a double wall tap here before we go back onto the main straight. This Paper Yoshi actually has a better final sector than Mafioso, and they are neck and neck
They're
as
neck
they
and
finish
neck.
their first lap. But Mafioso, equal times, but Mafioso finished it first.
Ooh.
That's what matters. So a little bit of ping dependent, possibly, but I don't think that should matter. A 130.4 is more than good enough, and that's very
Yeah.
quick. That puts him like top 6 in time trial.
Yeah, and Mafiosa
Which
knows,
is
like you can see,
very
Mafiosa
fast.
has attained that one good time, and now he knows that he is good and doesn't have to drive anymore. So he's just chilling now. Also, he could use those laps to like warm up even more, but I think he's conserving his battles, his mindset, doesn't want to consume all the energy, save some for the race. So we're actually looking up with hotspot. Last time he failed that corner here, but now he get the wall tap perfectly, and now he's already saving 2 seconds. Hotspot, who is 8th on the leaderboard with this time save here right now. It will put him in the fight for maybe even like really close to being even P1 for the qualification 1.
Yeah, no, he's on a really good lap right now, but he needs to keep it clean, or else he's going to have a very high pressure final lap. And he needs to not make too big of a mistake, or else he could be under pressure of getting knocked out in Q1. But with the gaps on the leaderboard, I think honestly, his current time might just be quick enough. Like,
Yeah. Like if you look at
this track is so difficult. It's like even though he made a big mistake, he lost 2.5 seconds, which not a normal track. Oh, he does make a mistake there, hits the wall. He might not actually improve. Okay, never mind. It did not cost him much.
Yeah,
It cost him about a second, though, I do believe. As he finishes 1.15 quicker than his previous lap. But that puts him P6.
Yeah,
Which it will be good enough.
Ooh. We saw a new name appear on the sidebar, Live Network, now in top 11. Before that, he wasn't even in the top 20. So, seems like his first lap was a complete disaster, but now he's on the board and he is safe from getting eliminated from the first round. With them all being on the final lap now, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, this is our final lap. This is our third and final lap. As Hotspot is not improving at the moment. But he should be safe anyways.
Yeah,
But I think a
ooh,
few other people might be under a little more pressure here, but the leaderboard's only 20 long. It's kind of difficult to see who exactly is under pressure.
But Bliptas right now is in a situation to, like, he's trying to set the good time here. He's trying to set the early example of that early dominance, really driving home some points that he is not here to joke around. He's also one of our one of the.
Whoa, what a chicane.
Damn.
Wow, he full sends that. That is. Yeah, he gained 0.15 again.
Oh, yeah.
See, if he sets a really good lap now, not only does it get him a little more locked in than possibly the other drivers around him, knowing that he can hit these incredible times, but it also forces the drivers around him to possibly pick up the pace a little, as they know he's capable of hitting these times under pressure, which could force him into a few more mistakes. As he comes on the final time, gains even more. This is an incredible lap.
Yeah, this is an absolute masterclass of Monaco. We were watching right.
129.6. Wow.
It's faster than his actual practice time. Hello?
Nah, he improved his practice time late. He has a 29.35 in practice.
Yeah, but the people don't have to know that though. No, it ruins the cinema, man. What you mean?
But no, like I say, oh, it's not actually quicker in his practice time, but that is an incredible time. Like, especially under pressure of being in an actual quali session, that's an incredible lap. I didn't expect to see anyone under 1 minute 30. Even in Q1 when they have 3 attempts. But wow. That's a great lap from Liv. That really sets what he's aiming for today. He's aiming for nothing but pole position to convert into a win.
True, and that will be his first win, which would also keep our tradition of each each race having a new winner alive. So, Blip Dash and Paper Yoshi, both from One Wave, really looking really promising here tonight, and they're our two possible win candidates here that to keep an eye out for. How is Lapis doing? He's P18. Last time Lapis Letus showed up really late. Like Lapis Letus with like 0 practice. He seems to be doing it again this time, maybe. Judging from
we
like
say that, but he is 4 seconds off the pace, and he has. The thing is, at a track like Imola, it's a little easier. It's a difficult track, but it's a little easier than what we're driving today. So, it's really gonna be tricky for him to be able to make it in. Like, he might struggle to make it into Q3 here.
Yeah.
As he was over 4 seconds off Blip's incredible lap. As we load the Q2.
Yep.
2 laps this time.
Quali 1 is done.
Selection.
Are there any big names that got eliminated from that somehow, or no? Don't have any idea.
I'll have a quick look. Tekad, just about on the cusp. Omega Miz as well. In P35 and 39 respectively. Ozone, actually. P38. That is not good from him.
Does
He
it
will
mean
not be
that
happy
he's
with that
out
result.
or no?
Yeah, that it.
Ooh.
The top 34 made it. Shell Joe was just on that P34 spot, so he got promoted. But we saw a few big names get knocked out there, and I expect to see a lot more big names get knocked out here.
For
Let's
sure.
be
As our
mental.
qualification too has gone on the way. Oh, Killer Roll got a really bad start. Life Network as well. Nukido as well on the lower end here, coming out through the first turns. But we see some early dominance from Demonatics, Otumni, Onital. No, Onital spokes the wall!
Big mistake.
Oh,
Big mistake. Commentator's cars. Is Demonatic choosing not to take the wall tap, so Tommy does, but crashes because of it. As Mafioso takes the lead with a great wall tap. Wow, he takes that wall tap so accurate, it makes him look like he's in the wall. That's something special. As he leads this first lap, Demonatic and Blip close behind. Demonatic going a little wide though, losing quite a bit of time there actually. Very punishing, despite not even hitting a wall. There's Mafioso showing that he's so fast here. But Blip, we've seen him absolutely send it here, and he does yet again. He actually gets it so much better than Mafioso and takes the lead of this lap. Wow, he's so much better at that chicane than anyone else. We saw him a little weaker on the chicane in Imola, and it looks like he's honestly might have focused on that chicane to be his strong point, as he knows how easy it is to get knocked out of tandem there.
But Mafioso snipes.
Mafioso is accurate with his wall taps. Mafioso is so accurate with his wall taps. And he just gained so much on Blip with that one wall tap.
Damn.
130.15. That is a very quick lap. I can't stress enough how quick these drivers are driving. Like, it's really incredible. Blip goes from the inside. Wow, gets it.
Damn.
Wow. 0.2 up on his last lap. Hotspot 0.8 up. That's exactly the start of the lap. Those two will want. Is actually. Hold on a second. I'm noticing now.
I'm holding on.
It does look like Hotspot has signed to Alpig. Which
Oh!
I cannot believe we missed.
About time for him to get signed somewhere. He went two big races. Oh,
two huge performances unsigned, but finally signed to a team here. Could that team give him just a little bit of support to try help him get onto pole? Just the moral support and the awareness of a possible team advisor helping him out, as he does make a mistake there.
But I am gonna move the camera to Lapis Letus. Top 17 make it out of this one, and Lapis Letus is P18 right now. He will need a big improvement here to get into the top 17 to be in a fight for the qualification 3. Also, New Guido, as we can see from Lapis's POV, he needs to get improvement as well, but New Guido is
New Guido
not...
won't. He will not. 2.5 off.
But Lapis is cooking here a little bit though. Would it be enough to make any cookery?
I think he might need more than that. Like, he will get it for now, but I
other
think
people
other
are
people
improving
might
as
improve.
yeah. Oh,
Big
oh,
crash. That, but
oh.
Mark Lopez, unless he made that exact mistake last lap.
Unless
No,
no.
2.45 down. He's now in
Oh,
P21. He slows down before the line. He
ay.
knows he cannot improve. He knows he's out of qualifying.
Oh
Wow, that's a
my.
bit. That's what not practicing can do.
Yeah,
Like on a track this difficult, you need that practice.
you need that practice. Like you can't stress enough how much you need it. But our final qualification has been loaded. Now this is the most juicy part, the most spicy part, the best part of the qualification, as they are all here on the grid. Who is going to be our pole front runner here today? Only one lap we have, and that one lap is gonna make such a difference when going into the race, as it's 5, 4, 3, 2. Only one lap to go and they get released here. As
And
we
they
are looking here.
released As every driver, this is such a high pressure lap.
Oh
This,
yeah.
As you said, this decides who gets pole, and pole round a track like this is so
Okay.
important. Zine, big mistake.
Oh,
But
Onidal got
Demonatic
bumped.
making that inside work so well. Onidal is making a big mistake there. That'll not be very good for him at all. But Demonatic currently leading this lap for the Sigma Grindset team. But taking that wall tap, honestly, a little too inside maybe. Blip now taking the lead of the lap. Blip with a 360, taking it very well. Mafioso just behind him. These two have been very quick in every single session so far, and it looks like they're trying to repeat it in Q3.
Hotspot is really down below. Really down below. I don't know what happened to him, but he's
that's
really down below.
From 2 podiums in a row to possibly a very difficult race he could have here, starting quite far down. But Blip and Mafioso, Blip with a little mistake on the chicane.
They're in
Mafioso.
full tandem. Full tandem. If you look on board, they're literally inside each other. I'm not kidding.
Obviously, on their screens, they cannot see each other. But for us, this. Wow.
Who's going to start in pole today?
Neck.
As Mafioso is right now
Mafioso
inching ahead here just a tiny bit.
ahead.
Blip is behind him.
As they wall tap almost identical. Just
Blip
this final turn to go.
And Mafioso
But
might be our
Mafioso-
pole number 1,
And-
starting from pole today here, as they are crossing the line and
1:20.55. Unless we see anyone do what Onakaiser did in Miami, I think we have Mafioso on pole position. We'll wait for the final results. Hotspot is 7.4 seconds off pole.
Oi.
What is Yoshi doing though?
Oi.
He's on a decent lap.
Oh, Paper Yoshi dirt!
Cannot-
Paper Yoshi dirt!
Cannot beat Mafioso, but does get P3. Will he be able to fight his way into tandem from that?
Oh.
I'm not unsure, but it's Mafioso on pole with a 1:30.55. And Paper Yoshi, key to point out, he actually tied Blip.
Yeah.
So him delaying his lap could have cost him that P2 position. So, although it makes it cool, makes it dramatic, might not be worth it. Might not be worth it, Yoshi. But wow, that is...
Also, can we
1:30.55.
talk
Whoa.
about Life Network B4? We haven't
That
really
is
seen Life Network that
big.
much around here, but Life Network coming in with the B4, crazy cookery. Oh, Demonatic in B5. What is happening?
Big. Wow. Yeah, Demonatic for Sigma Grindset. Like, they're trying to get themselves in this fight. They overtook Alpig last race. They're trying to overtake Cookie Munches this race. Or at least close that gap. And I think that's a great start for them. Is they have Zine also P9 and Onakai's their other teammate P15 and Ikanos P13. So they had all 4 Sigma Grindset drivers in the top 15. And I don't think any other team managed that actually. Vanwave had 3 in the top 6. Which is honestly even more impressive with Iltis P6, Paper P3, Blip P2. Is only the top 2 in each team score points for the team. Each driver scores points individually, but the top 2 from each team, that's who scores points for that team standings.
Yeah, with Vanwave having got 2, 3, and 6, they probably going to run away with some crazy amount of points this race. But anything can happen. The race is the start is the most critical part of the race because anything can happen there. We don't have back markers. Yeah, that has been
No
changed.
back markers.
No back markers. So it's you can't really like hope that the front runners get stuck behind back markers and use that to your advantage. So the race is the most critical part of the race here, especially being here in Monaco. I'd say it's the hardest track of the entire calendar, at least to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is
It
Definitely
doesn't
the
have
most
the most
difficult.
corners out of all the tracks, but it is 19 deadly corners this track is a host to, so it's a chaotic one. A really chaotic
for
one.
sure. This is going to be so difficult for so many of the drivers here. And we'll just have to see who can manage this pressure the best. Because it's, as we've said so many times, it's just so difficult. That's
True.
the scary part.
And we can see our Twitter guy, Techno Gustav here, probably taking some pictures or something. Anyway, Mafiosa starting in pole. Second, behind that we have Blip Dash, who's gonna get the free tandem battle, but Paper Yoshi third here. We're gonna definitely have to keep an eye out on how he manages to hold down the fort with the start here. Lifen in fourth, Timatic in fifth, Ilt is sixth, Terrogilo in seventh, 8th is Oink, 9th is In Zoom, 10th, Terraformer, Matiritus 11th, Onidalas 12th, Iconos 13, Lesikana 14, Monikasu 15, Gizinzu is 16, Hotspot 17, Sotumni 18, Gaber Live 19, and J Dash 20, and with Apis Letus here in 21. He won it last time, this time he's starting in 21.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind here.
No, he's gonna definitely struggle to
Yeah.
to do what he did last time. As we are starting now.
True.
10 seconds on the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the drivers are released from their grid spots,
Ooh,
Mafioso and Blip.
you can see Paper Yoshi doing
Yoshi
doing a really safe start here.
Blip.
Ooh,
Down the
going
inside.
around. Demonatic getting stuck.
Big
Oh, Life
advantage.
getting bumped out. And we can see.
As this chaos
Okay.
into center hotspot down there.
Oh my. Guys,
Struggling.
the turn one is looking really chaotic. You can
Turn
see
1 is
people are
cooked.
struggling to make it out of here. It's just big bongs everywhere. All around.
Many heroics into Sandoval, I can say.
But in the
that much.
meantime,
wow.
Blipdash has managed to, I think, break them to Mafioso.
Yeah, he took that risky inside line on turn 1 with the pit entry and gained so much time because of that, and that's how he's done that. So Mafiosa, 0.8 behind, he's gonna struggle to overtake. That's the issue here. It's tight and so difficult to overtake that just getting past other drivers is gonna be really difficult. And that's why quali was so important.
There's been some big shake up here. Shinsu fighting for 6th now. Let's see. Onidala's making some mistakes here. Hotspot's in 16th. Apis has made it to P18. Let's see what else notable stuff we have here in the Nouvelle Chicane. Okay. But finishing up the lap 1 here, Blipdash still in the lead. But anything can happen really with the Blipdash is going for the... Okay, he's playing it safe, playing it outside. Don't want to take the inside. The inside line here on turn 1 is a bit quicker. That can save you half a second, but it's not really that much worth taking it. So, staying out, playing it more safe.
Yeah, no, I think just trying to just stay with each other. I think pitting in this grid, it can cost so much because, as we said, it's so difficult to get past people. Even though we have that DRS on the start-finish straight, it's so tight on that start-finish straight. that's the thing. So Mafios is kind of just forced to try and close that gap. Maybe try get the DRS to get an overtake. But right now, Blip is showing that he's got incredible pace around here.
Yeah, Blip the show so far just running away with it slowly. Lap by lap has been extending the gap, I think, just a tiny bit here. It's right now, it's 1.85 separating them. That's gonna mean Mafioso is not in the reach to activate the DRS here on lap 2, but maybe behind him Paper Yoshi will be. Yeah, Paper Yoshi getting a DRS here. Let's get the onboard radio here, watching as he is... is he in tandem with Mafioso? No. Playing it safe here, as they are going through the turn 1 here. Now, this is a really tricky section here. You can really see how tight the track is. You really have to take a maximum out of it. And just one tiny mistake and you're bonking the wall and you're going into the outside of the wall, and that's gonna just let... Where's it going here? Oh my, how they are cooking this much low?
Yeah, no, they're really consistent. I mean, that's for practice coming into play. I mean, I think Yoshi had 2 hours of practice here, and it makes sense because this track is so difficult. Mafioso also with 2 hours of practice, just trying to get this track consistent because of how difficult these tight lines
Martinez
are to
box a little
execute.
bit. That gives Iltis some more. I've been watching here along a little bit. Iltis and Martinez were both fighting for P5 here. Martinez on the exit of turn 8 at the Portier bonks the outside. That let Iltis and more get the overtake, breaking the tandem, and that put Iltis and more for the P5 spot, who is now chasing down Turto Chilo, who started in P7, I believe. If we have the... What were the starts? I think it was P7. Then Turto Chilo has made his way all the way from P7 to P4 in just 2 laps. That's absolutely crazy cookery. Especially considering what track we are driving on. We can't forget about it. It is Monaco.
Yeah, no, like, if we haven't said enough, overtaking is near impossible around here.
True. But we do have a fight here. Oh, Demonatic bonks here. He was trying to get... He was in tandem with Martiritus, but he is now in tandem with Oink, fighting for P7 here. Oink also started pretty low as well, I believe. He's made massive moves happen here. Gained a lot.
Yeah, Oink's starting P8, so he's getting this overtake into P7. But he's so neck and neck. Demonatic deciding to risk a little more, but they're about equal on exit. Demonatic gaining a little bit on them. But they have Martin ahead, who could be getting in the way and does. Demonatic getting bumped and
that's
just
quite unfortunate.
eats the wall. Loses that tandem to Oinked. As I think Martin actually got kicked from...
No, Martin is in front of Oinkt. But Martin gets into the water. But Oinkt got the bad exit as well. They're both in tandem now, coming out of the Noway chicane here. Both fighting for P6. Martinez in this race has been going up and down, fighting a lot here. As he's now fighting with his own teammate, I think.
No. Martin got booted off a team, it looks. We should have took a fall that spot, hot spot.
He got probably traded for hot. Oh, that makes this fight even more spicier.
Yeah, exactly.
They used to be teammates. Now they're going head to head here.
I know.
My.
Into Sander Vault. Who takes what line? They both take the normal line into turn 1.
And
Mark
the spiciest part is the teammate they traded Martinez for is not even in top 10. Not even in top 15. I don't even... Where is Hotspot?
I'll have to have a look. But he did start Hotspot has 2 pets. He's P32, but he has 2 pets. He's taken a very risky strategy as he actually... you're not watching, but he's making a few mistakes of his own.
Okay, interesting.
Possibly could be somehow a regretful decision to sign Hotspot, which sounds ridiculous from his previous results, but that's what we're looking at around here. It's a track where the unexpected can happen. It's chaos, to say the least.
But it seems like Oink got bumped out of like the Martinitus race. So Martinitus is locked in for P6 for now. But Oink was fighting for P7 with Timonatic. And he managed to come ahead here. But Oink got bumped by Martinitus. Did Martinitus slow down to bump Oink there? I think that's what it looked like to me. Or did he get caught on the walls? It's really hard to tell. But Oink,
It's so hard.
he was in B7. One mistake and he's now in B8 and going for a bit here. Which lets Demonatic have the B7 for free here. Oh my. What?
Yeah,
a race.
no, that's very good for his team. As we see Ikonos, his teammate in P13, but his other teammates dropped off a little, maybe doing their pits early.
But
Which I'm
Ikonos
surprised to see quite a few of these top drivers doing their pits early, as we see Oink actually in the pits at the moment as well.
Oh, but
A
are
lot of
looking at this though? Turn 1,
And
Lapis
Ikonos
in 11th,
with
Ikonos in
Lapis.
12th.
Oh.
Ikonos had a DRS going to turn 1. He did get into the tandem, but he did get a bad T1. He was about to secure the tandem, but Lapis Letus said no. Ikonos got a little bit of a bumpy, and now Lapis Letus is running away just a tiny bit here. As Lapis has made his way from P21, I believe, into P11. That's kind of crazy.
He's 44 seconds off the race lead.
Yeah.
From winning last week to being 44 seconds off the lead.
Yeah. We can also see Mafioso is
pretty big
second,
fall
and
off.
Hotspot with 2 pit stop is right behind him, actually. We can't really... If we go to the cinematic view here, we can see... Okay, Hotspot is losing here tiny bit time because he's fighting with people that Mafioso doesn't even see here, but...
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough about this early pitting strategy. You have to fight drivers that the front runners don't even have to bother about. Like they can just drive past like nothing happens as Gabalife gets bumped and Hotspot just about gets past. So he'll keep hunting down, keep trying to gain time on these front runners and trying to just fight a way into a decent result, but it's gonna be tricky. But it's so intense. The pressure on these drivers so high, and Blip has gained this 4-second lead over Mafioso. And so Mafioso will have to start pushing a little if he wants any chance to win this race.
He really will. As he's right now just cruising and just slowly losing time on like overall, because just a few seconds ago it was only 4 seconds ago, but now Bliptash has found yet another half a second extra gap distance between Mafioso and Bliptash with the paper Yoshi. Okay.
You can find so much time around almost every turn on this track. You can just push for every turn just a little bit more than your opponents. Try and just gain an edge on your opposition just to gain a little tiny bit of time each turn. But over time, that'll surmount into a big gap, which we've now seen between Blip and Mafioso. And honestly, the gap between Mafioso and Yoshi is quite big as well, looking at about 5.5 seconds. So some pretty big gaps among the drivers here, which I'm honestly a little surprised to see. But it is a difficult trick, so you can't be entirely surprised that the gaps aren't quite as interesting as you'd get at a track like Imola last week.
True. There was a slight, really small development. Killer and Xinu were in tandem. Killer got bumped. Xinu got P16. Kinda crazy. But behind them all is Sinsum as well here, fighting for P17. I believe Sinsum has done maybe some pits as well.
He's done 1 pit so far as he gets into P17 now. So having 1 pit done already, he's only the second driver with 1 pit. Oinkt is actually our lead 1 pit driver in P15. But he's only about 5 seconds up the road from Zenith right now. So the battle between those two is still really close. And we saw earlier Oink fighting among the top 6. So I think Zine's trying to get himself into that fight as well, with an early strategy of pitting in the early few laps as we reach about half race distance now. But there's still a lot to do, a lot of mistakes to avoid, and actually, if we look at the gap between Blip and Mafioso, it has shrunk.
Ooh, it has shrunk
incredibly.
indeed.
It looks like
Blip-
Blip may have made a mistake or two, and Mafioso has capitalized, putting that gap down to just 2.4 seconds. Almost halved it from what we saw it just a lap ago.
Let's watch this critical turn here. Ooh, Blipdash acing it as usual, and Mafioso following suit. Really clean executions all along.
That's what you need around this track. You need such clean, precise execution, or else you're cooked. Or else you're completely
that's how it
cooked.
goes.
Because it's just so difficult.
It is really
It's
difficult.
so incredibly difficult.
But we can, like, if you're spectating here, I think, like, Mafioso is just tiny bit gaining, like, somehow. Paper Yoshi, who was in third, has lost some ground. And so has Dojilo lost some ground as well. But Mafioso and Blipdash, yeah, they're both already running away with it. But that also goes to show that one tiny mistake here and there, and it's really anybody's game, because you just hit the wall once, even once, and that's just gonna cause a lot of damage, a lot of pain for any party therefore, like, involved here. As you can see, can we see? Yeah, we can see Blipdash is just tiny bit ahead. We can even say, like, Blipdash from the leaderboard cam there. You can see where Blipdash is, and you can really see, like, in action, that 2.6 a second gap between them is not really, like, it's quite nothing in reality. You can see Blipdash getting a really clean one, Mafioso cooking as well. I believe Mafioso was one of the guys who we saw in the FL chat in general, just saying, guys, how do you do that turn? Guys, how do you do that turn? I can't do it. But it seems like he has figured it out, because it's clearly working for him, as he's even used that to... Okay, I wanted to say that used that to, like, gain a little bit on Mafioso, on Blipdash, but seems like it's just, like, nothing's really happening. Like, the distance between them is kinda staying the same. It's like Blipdash on the main straight here kinda edged out just a tiny bit, but Mafioso is, like, already fighting it back here. So I guess we can try to wait. What is that sound?
And I've just heard something from race control. Listen,
Okay,
I have
I'm
no
listening.
involvement.
I'm
But
listening.
it seems like they're sensing some, like, magical aura or something, that some, like, diving board might appear over the pool.
Diving board over a pool.
Listen, I don't know. They're picking up some readings that some magic may happen soon, and
I mean, let's look
we've
on board
seen
with our.
something.
I mean, I'm looking at the camera here. I don't see that many pools. There's, like, some of the, like, the
I mean, you have
rooftops
the
and
big
stuff.
swimming pool with the big rubber ducky in.
Oh. I mean, the
That could be
helicopter
why.
over the track is right now moving everywhere. You can see the big rubber ducky, but it seems like the rubber ducky is just chilling. Like, might be a false reading or something.
Maybe we'll have to wait and see.
Or maybe the power ducky is,
develops.
like, powering up here just a tiny bit to make any, like, maybe special
Possibly.
cookery happen. You don't know. We don't know. All we know that there is some magic in the air in Monaco tonight, baby. As we go back to watching how Mafioso is doing. And Mafioso has done a mistake somewhere. Used to be 3 seconds behind. Now it's come down to even 4 seconds. That's a big yikes. But that means Paper Yoshi is just a tiny bit closer to Mafioso. Paper Yoshi, our number 3 driver here, 2.2 seconds behind. But from the Paper Yoshi cam here, you can also see Hotspot, who is 2 bits down, but he is chilling in B18. So Hotspot has been great, had some crazy cookery going on in the meantime here. keeping up those consistent laps as he has caught up to Mafiosa. Wait, what? Paper Yoshi has caught up to Mafiosa. What? It's true. As it's only 1 second away. And they're going into that one really critical turn here. We're watching over Paper Yoshi going into the Novel chicane here. Paper Yoshi seems to be getting a good setup. Yeah, really clean. And I think he even gained just a tiny bit of Mafiosa here with Hotspot. Like they're both in tandem, but only for Paper Yoshi the tandem is... Sorry, for Hotspot only the tandem is real. As Paper Yoshi can't see even the Hotspot. So that's really elevating, heightening the stakes for Hotspot. Our Alpic driver here. Are they gonna both farm DRS on Mafiosa here in the turn 16? Oh! Paper Yoshi is not gonna get DRS, but Hotspot is farming on 3 DRS. Oh, maybe we can get the good camera on board here as well. Hotspot coming for the inside line! He has overtaken Mafiosa on his screen! Hello? Hotspot actually like cooking like crazy. Those little time saves is really what he needs to like make himself be more competitive here. And once all the bits equalize and Mafiosa has to do his bits, maybe, just maybe, Hotspot getting these extra seconds here and there is gonna allow Hotspot by the end of all the bits equalizing to be ahead. Maybe. Guess we'll see. But there is going to be another really spicy section here as we're looking on board with Hotspot and Mafiosa. They're both going into the Novel chicane here that we've been keeping mentioning here. Hotspot can get bound, but Mafiosa cannot. Oh, but Hotspot eating the blocks just a tiny bit. Mafiosa getting just a little bit of a better exit here as they're going through the turn 12 and into turn 13 here. Going by the magical ducky that we suspect has been like sabotaging the comms, spouting some nonsense in there, but it's, I think it is safe today. Like we've had some big incidents every time, but it seems like this time we seem to be safe. Thank Godly. With only like 3 more laps remaining, I think the odds are looking in our favor. Oh, the race control can be final happy. All the fans can be happy that nothing like heartbreaking is happening. Like we all remember that big 3 incident just from a week ago. I think our new security, like we've been investing more of our budget into the security, and it seems like it's all been really paying off. As I mean, nothing has happened. That's good. I like that. And Hotspot even actually escaping Mafiosa just a tiny bit. I don't think I've seen any other... Yeah, like there is really no tandems happening in the top 18. There is J-Dash fighting with Onikaiser, but that's like... Can't even really see. But what is this? Diving board, baby! Oh, we saw Blipdash go for it, but Blipdash fell down. That's quite a yikes. As there's this one big diving board spawn. I just had this one big talk about our budget and like how we are investing. Oh, but we can see. Oh, Chilo. Oh, he's quite cool. Oi.
It's so risky. I don't know why they were taking it so early. But
Oink really
making
flying.
it work.
Wow. Damn. Ooh, we can see really so many. Only guys are going for it, failing. J-Dash failing. Pillono failing. There are some people being smart and not taking these sus lines here that's going aboard over the like the pool thingy, whatever this is. But like so far, it's been like 10% success rate. It seems like we have Martinez going for it, but failing, getting stuck on the ducky here.
Stuck on the duck.
Oh, Newgido going for it, and Newgido gets it. Whoa! You can really tell he's a short YouTuber because he's just... okay, maybe that's not the right technology or terminology. But Newgido, who is like hitting those thin tracks daily, just absolutely cooking here. But it seems like Mafiosa, in the meantime, has taken P1 of the race. he has overtaken Blipdash because Blipdash we went for the diving board. I believe Mafioso didn't take the diving board. And now Mafioso has overtaken him. Let's see, is Mafioso gonna go for it? No, he is not. He's playing the old good conservative game here. Sticking to what he knows is
Blip
but
taking
Blipdash! Blipdash flies into tandem!
Back for Mafioso.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
As they both are forced to dive into the pit lane.
Ooh, they're
neither
both
of them
going
on
it-
the pit, they're side
Yeah.
by side.
Oh
no.
my, this is quite spicy. Oh my
No.
god.
I wouldn't say watching pits is usually very exciting, but that neck and neck for the race lead, man. This,
Yeah.
this
And
is
Paper
big.
Yoshi right behind them as well. Mafioso has gotten
True.
bumped out of the P1 here, but Paper Yoshi right behind them here. Our race P1, P2, and P3 all together here doing their first pit stop here. And also, so is here 32 Chilo. Where is 32 Chilo? Here he is! He got stuck on the ducky, but yeah, that one ducky cost him a lot. So that's a bit of an unfortunate.
Yeah, no, getting stuck, very unfortunate, but it's risky. Taking
Yeah.
a diving board that just appears on track,
Ah,
that's risky for anyone. Like, what?
yeah, that doesn't sound really safe. Doesn't sound
Well, I
safe
mean,
at
some
all.
people are making it work, man.
Yeah, I mean, we can see, oh, somebody tried going over it, but didn't really get it so well. Back to Blipdash we go, who's a really, like, should really maybe spectate the Mafioso here as he's right behind of Blipdash. Wow, oh, it transitioned to the other camera.
So close.
Why
It's
is
so close between
Oh,
this top three?
it really
3
likes...
seconds between them.
Okay, it really likes showing this camera, so I'll stay on this one. Okay. I don't know why it keeps switching on its own. That has never happened before. As we're spectating here over Blipdash, Blipdash going for
Blip.
it. Mafioso going for it.
Choosing to take it,
Blipdash
messes
failing.
up,
Mafioso
Mafioso
getting it.
taking it,
And that's
wow.
a massive time save for Mafioso as Blipdash is now completely cooked. As we're gonna
Where's
soon get it.
Yoshi?
Oh, Blipdash. Oh, 5
Yoshi's even
seconds
far
behind.
behind.
Wait.
The,
yeah,
the gaps went from 3 seconds between the top 3 to now 10 seconds splitting them.
Ooh.
And Mafioso with
Yeah.
a 6-second lead of this race from the mistakes made by Blip and just the risk he's deciding to take with this gimmick. Like,
Oh my.
what is...
But good news is that they didn't forget to pit on their last possible lap here.
True. Now,
So
we've
that's-
seen Blip do it before, but thankfully,
Thankfully, he's not doing
he,
this time.
he remembered this time.
Let's see if my camera works or does it go. Yeah, it works. Okay.
But listen, as it stands, we have a new race winner. That's all I'm gonna say.
True.
Mafioso yet to win a race for the Cookie Munchers, but
But
he is
it's like
trying to-
all in the top 3. All of our podium drivers so far are both like none of them have won so far. So it
True.
doesn't really
is-
matter who of them
Wow.
wins. All of them are like have never won. So, but it seems like Mafioso right now. Just I mean, he is flying. Like you look on
mean-
board, he's like that Motu Zebre guy next to him with that fancy car. Mafioso says, "I don't care about that fancy stuff," and he says, "Meow."
But I mean, it's not done for Mafioso yet. We saw how much time Blip lost last time.
Oh yeah.
If Mafioso decides to risk it for like, I mean, he can't get a fastest lap actually out of the pit exit, so Blip will, I think, keep fastest
Yeah.
lap.
I mean,
unless
Blipdash
someone
is
snipes it.
really far behind.
But he
Mafioso
decides
doing
not
the
to
smart
take it,
thing.
that's
He's not
smart.
doing.
Yeah,
As Blipdash, we can
That's-
see behind Blipdash here. Is he gonna do it? He will. He's climbing on it,
he hasn't
taking it safe here.
Nothing to lose.
Oh, and he gets it.
Takes it
but
pretty well.
Mafioso
so does his
is-
teammate Yoshi.
Mafioso is not close enough to be even dealt with here, as Mafioso is crossing the finish line, and we have yet another race winner here in Monaco. Damn! Monte Carlo has crowned a new winner, guys. It's Mafioso.
Wow.
And Blipdash in second. Damn, what a race.
Whoa.
As we had Mafioso starting first, Blipdash in second, and Paper Yoshi started in first. So our qualification results from our top 3 have transitioned over to the real stuff here, keeping the order the same. But Iltisamor, who started in 6, has jumped into P4, so Van Wave absolutely claiming a lot of points here. But maybe Cookie Munchers gain more because Chilo is 5th and 1st place just gives that many points.
I think it might be. So, I think the gap from 1st to 2nd is about 14 points.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, what a race. Mafiosa, just seeing, like, he was in P2 for a lot of that race.
True.
He didn't quite have the pace as Blip in the first half of his race, but in the second half, he really limited his mistakes compared to Blip. And when that big ice diving bod thingy appeared,
yeah, like whenever
really
this
made the
thing
most of
here
it.
appeared, they really shook up the race. Man, I was so happy. I thought we were gonna have a normal race finally, but no. This rubber ducky had to sabotage the comms, had to accumulate all the HO2 in the air and just compress it all into a single beam of ice here, making this free skip available. I don't know how they do that. The rubber ducky is back at it again. Oh, and we see some people trying to do it, but they are failing. That's quite unfortunate for them. Oh well. As we continue to look at the rest of the finishers here. Timonetic in 6th and Hotspot in 7th. Martinitus in 8th and Oink in 9th. So Hotspot actually, like, Martinitus got replaced for Hotspot, and Hotspot is finished 1 position higher than Martinitus. So in the end, the gamble paid off. But if Martinitus was signed and Oink wasn't, then they would gain just a tiny bit more points. But it doesn't really matter.
But what a recovery from Hotspot, man.
True.
Wow.
He started from B17 and he decided, I'm gonna remove that 1 from 17, and he finished in 7. That's quite the cookery. And like, you can't forget what track we were driving on today. Like, this is like the most chaotic track there is out there, and Hotspot really showing that. He might have not done the hottest in the qualification this time around, but he showed his extensive knowledge, showed what he can do, and he made those early 2 pits really work in his favor. I don't know how the gimmick worked out for him, but I mean, because others were pitting while he was able to do the big lunge. But it's not like others were also missing out on the lunge, so I don't know how it affects, but Hotspot with that P7 finish. Really well done. And we also have a Terraformer in 10th. I think that's the first time Terraformer has gotten a top 10 finish here, so big W's, big congratulations for Terraformer here as well, making it into the top 10.
I mean, I was gonna read out the team that he's in, but I have no idea how to pronounce Jekolonisiud. Not a clue.
I'll try giving it a go as well. Let's see.
Points for the team.
Is it on the second page?
P13.
Oh, P13. Oh, it is. If I try to say it, I would say Kekolonisierd. Something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cooked.
Yeah. Like, I can show it here. If I remove the thingy, this is the team name. He also has Mesenus, Miloko, and Chocolate Mine 7 on the team, so for all who were wondering. Yeah, what a race. Oh my.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was what we expected. That was chaotic. It was... I mean, I'm honestly, if anything, I'm surprised at how well the drivers coped with the difficulty of the track.
True.
I didn't expect people to be so quick around here.
Yeah, they were like, actually, like, the accuracy was through the roof. Like, we had some quick races before it, and people were like crashing out all over the place. But in the real thing, they really locked in, and actually, like, I mean, Blipdash was cooking, Mafioso cooking. Like, if you look at the average, like, lap length at the end of it, I think Blipdash might be the fastest overall. Was he the fastest last time as well?
I mean, we'll.
Do
have
you
a
remember
look
that or no?
I'll. In what? Just an average pace?
Yeah, average pace Imola.
Oh. Yeah, I'm having a look now at the stats, and yeah, Blip was quickest last time, but finished P7 last time.
Yeah, that was the
Which is-
tree incident not really working out in his favor. But this time, like he tried.
He made it work a little better, but
Yeah,
it's
like
still not
like
the result he wanted.
he adapted fast. But it didn't quite work out this time as he's sitting here next to the thingy. That might have
It's just
gotten
the
him the turn one
adaptation.
here. Yeah, like, but also like if you're coming from here, it's like as you're going uphill, like you never know. Can you go uphill like this here or no? Like you look down here, okay, you can kind of tell because we're zoomed in. But if you're zoomed out, you just see this and you never know. And also,
I think we have a podium now. A podium
Yeah.
ceremony. If you want to go
Monaco.
through the top drivers for us.
yeah, Lersi Kala in 12th. Onitalas in 9th, or sorry, 11th. 10th is Terraformer. 9th is Oinked. In 8th we have Martinitus. 7th is Timonatic. 6th is Hotspot. 5th, 32 Chilo. Absolute Kukli. Iltsamor in 4th. Paper Yoshi in 3rd. Then in 2nd we have
Teammate.
Flip Dash,
Flip
who
Dash,
has
logged out the
logged
server.
out of the
He was
server.
not very
And
happy with
Mafiosa, who has claimed yet another win for the Cookie Munchers here. They have some wins under the belt, but Mafiosa,
Yeah.
a new race winner here. Really, really well done.
And I'm not in way. I should check, but he actually converted pole into a win here, which I
Yeah.
don't remember seeing very often in the
Might-
last few races.
Yeah, might be the first time it has happened.
But I
in
did
the
check
history.
with the average pace, Hotspot with the best average pace by with a 130.45 was his top 30% average.
Wait, so Hotspot was the
is
fastest?
absolute- Hotspot was our fastest driver on track,
Damn.
which it makes sense. He converted P17 to P7.
Yeah.
Which is like around a normal track, that doesn't sound so extreme. Like it's a good race, but gaining 10 positions around a track like this is outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, everybody saw the start, like, the people, like, the absolute, like, people were just, like, getting stuck there on each other because there is just not that many free real estate to just do anything at all. So,
Yeah, it's
but,
so difficult.
are we gonna get anybody for the interviews? Question mark.
Who would you like to see right now? Who would you like to have a discussion with?
Let's see here.
Talks. Preferably someone who talks. We could talk to our championship leader.
Paper Yoshi. We can try getting him in here, yeah.
We could have a... I'll see what I can do, but for now, we can take a look at the standings, and Yoshi actually does maintain his lead by only 1 point to Mafiosa.
Wait, okay. I'll try get those pulled up on my end as well here, as we are looking here. Okay, maybe we don't. Are they showing Spark profilers in the chat here? Anyway, individual. Paper Yoshi, yeah, just 1 point lead. Paper Yoshi was been leading this the entire way throughout the championship, I believe. Starting from
We will.
Rain.
Just a second, we'll get Paper Yoshi in the call with us.
Hello.
And we can discuss these standings with him if you wanna. Because what?
1 point.
Wow, 1 point. That's what you say in chat. 1 point is all it takes. So
I'm still holding on, man. I haven't gotten a single win yet, and I'm still in the lead.
I know, but we did see our 5th new race winner. And did you
Yeah,
expect Mafiosa to?
I did
have
know
a
he had
chance of
really
winning?
good pace, yeah, but Blip was
because
holding it all the way until the gimmick, so the gimmick showed up and then he messed
yeah,
up.
we saw a couple small mistakes from Blip, but it did seem like he had a
Yeah,
little better
no,
pace than
he
Mafiosa
had
overall.
yeah, generally he was pulling away a lot more than
But that's the thing. It's
yeah.
these this
Yeah,
I don't know what keeps happening, man. Just every race it seems something happens
yeah, it's kind of
because
silly,
I
but
mean we had the trees last time. We have this weird like
yeah,
diving board thingy this time. Like
Yeah, I mean, thankfully
something's
anything
always
wasn't on the
happening.
track itself, like, you know, so,
yeah,
but still, it's a
But
bit.
it was completely optional to go for it. So
yeah. No, but I think
that's
if Blip didn't go for it, he would have lost anyway. So
that could be true.
the gap was really small. So I don't think it would have affected if he didn't go for it. Like Mafioso, if he hit the skip, he would have got enough time to overtake.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we'll talk a little bit about your race now. I mean,
my
you started
race.
P3. Is
Yeah.
that what you wanted? Is that a good for you? But
Obviously I was looking for pole. I mean,
of course.
look at the practice leaderboards. I have the
Yeah.
pace, but yeah, I did safe. I did take turn one safely, and probably a bit too safe. And then I knew
See.
like I was kind of I was a bit far off, but like anything can happen still. It's Q3, it's one shot, anyone can mess up. But
Yeah, that's the thing.
I did have a small mess up in the chicane, the Nouvelle chicane, which cost me like 4 tenths, and I think that was
Oh,
probably it.
that could have possibly given you pole, I think. I
That
think
might
pole
have
was
gotten
a
me full, but yeah,
130.5. I mean,
yeah.
I'll quickly
Anyways,
check
I
for you.
managed, yeah,
Yeah,
135.5.
unfortunate,
Yeah.
but cool.
But anyways, yeah, Blip had a 138.5 and I tied that 138.5. And since I went all the way at the back for some like extra suspense.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw that. We try to run back what Honor Kaiser did
Yeah,
in
no, I
Miami,
didn't quite
but
get there.
actually
And also, I was
cost you
just
the
using,
position.
yeah, I did it. No, but I think Blip, since he has higher ping, probably would have finished first.
Yeah,
I mean, he has
probably,
lower
which
ping, so
sucks for you,
it's fine.
but very unfortunate.
Yeah, but yeah, I actually went later so that Omega Miss who got knocked out early, he could communicate who failed, who crashed, and I could
Ah,
just see how much I want to push to.
see
Yeah,
that's what being on a team can help with. Like having that team communication can help so
yeah,
much. And I mean,
yeah.
did it help you much?
No, not quite. I think I wouldn't have changed anything really. But yeah, we
Unfortunate,
did
but
we did find some success in Miami where I got knocked out early in Q2, and then I just
of course you did,
IT'd
yeah.
Iltis and Omega. They went really late, and then I just told them how many people messed up the block stop, and they saved it and they got P6 and P9, which was
That's good.
pretty
Yeah,
pretty good. So yeah, I think that strategy does work.
that could be
Yeah,
something
but
we could see a few other teams doing in the
yeah.
future. But
Anyways, off the race start, I think I knew from the test races just now before that P3 is like you absolutely cannot make it into the front tandem.
yeah, we
So
noticed you
yeah,
played it very safe, which
yep.
I think was very smart.
So I just told Lyfan about it as well. So me and Lyfan we just waited at the start.
Oh,
That makes
wait, is Lyfan a new signing on the Manwave?
No, he's not being able to show up consistently, but he's always been a new wave member, so he
Oh.
also call us. Yeah, but
yeah, if you didn't
after
finish,
yeah,
unfortunate.
eventually after the start, like Mafiosa got kicked out and all that, and then Blip started gapping him, and I was like following really close to Mafiosa, but like there were 3 or 4 laps I got DRS but couldn't use it since it's so thin that the person in front can just swerve slightly to the left and then you run out of room and you gotta bail out. So yeah, I didn't want to risk too much, so I didn't send the overtake, but yeah, I got stuck behind a bunch, and then eventually I started making mistakes, and then he pulled away, and then I caught up at the end, but
this
nothing
track is
happened
so
out of it.
difficult.
Yeah,
This track is just so difficult, and
Yeah.
especially with that tightrope at the end, just
Oh, yeah.
spicing it up a little bit. I mean, what was your success with that? I don't think
I hit it the
caught you
first and
much.
I hit it the first lap and the last lap of it. And then the middle lap I failed
Okay.
just barely because of the slight turn. And Blip failed on that same lap as well, so we just gave Mafias the lead.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. But that's
But yeah,
that's
we
what seems to
still
keep happening.
yeah, still a strong team performance. We got
I mean, yeah,
2,
double
3, and 4.
podium is definitely
Yeah, and
definitely nothing to be
was up there as
sad
well.
about. Yeah, I mean,
Especially
not
Gilo missing the
technically
pit.
scoring, but wait, you don't miss the pit.
Wait.
Gilo missed the pit. Yeah, he missed the pit.
Oh wow.
He had to drive backwards
So
to get in, so he
would
lost
he
a
have
bunch
been
of time.
P4?
He probably would have been P4 if
Wow.
not for that, but
I mean, I saw him lose a
Yeah.
lot of time on over the pool.
oh yeah.
He got caught a little bit outside of the
Yeah.
reset region, which sucks. But no, like
Yeah.
that's. I mean, at least he didn't do what Blipper did in
Yeah.
Bahrain. That's
yeah, at least
it.
at
It
least he
could have
caught
gone
it
worse.
before. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse for him, but yeah, so that's one extra member we have taking away points on them, which is really good.
Yeah, not directly scoring points for the team, but taking points away
Yeah.
from Cookie Munchers. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, just realizing the top 5 was made up of just 2 teams.
Yeah.
That shows honestly the different level that
Yeah.
Bandwave and Cookie Munchers seem to be on.
yeah.
I
seems
think
that
Cookie
way.
Munchers gained a few more points on you this
They
race.
gained
Only 2
they
points.
got 190. Yeah, 193, and we got
Wow,
191.
I thought it was a little closer, but I mean, like I thought Cookie Munchers gained a little more than that, but
No,
I
but
mean,
yeah, with Jill only finishing
Oh.
P5, I think we managed to hold quite a good
I mean the
quite a good point
gap
gap
stays
still.
34 points, which
34 points.
it's not a lot.
It's not
It's
a lot,
really
of
not a
course.
lot.
For a team championship, it's not a lot at all.
Yeah. I mean, especially with how the point system is, it's
Yeah,
just scoring in the
the points
hundreds of points every single
The
race.
points fall off is also really insane. So
Yeah.
yeah, one bad race and it's gonna be quite a big hit.
And
Even
I'll
with few
talk to you about the
moments.
teams below. You have Alpig and Sigma Grindset. 1 point splits them two.
Oh wow, wow! I didn't see that.
So, do you think either of those 2 teams could be a threat to the team championship
Maybe
as well as
Alpig.
Cookie
I'm not too concerned about Sigma Grindset, but Alpig, we've got a lot of big names like Chromcat, Hotspot. Those are really good at Formula One tracks. And Oink is also pretty consistent.
mean-
Pickle's also been showing good results recently, so they could put
We
up a
did-
fight maybe. But
We did see them kick Martin off the team, who actually finished above Oink today.
what did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oink
Oh, wow.
finishing P9 and
mean,
Martin finishing P8
yeah.
after being replaced on the team.
Yeah, they
So,
got Hotspot
possibly
in.
a few regrets, but I think overall,
They're gonna have to find someone else to kick out if they want to keep him in because
I mean,
I think
Pegalala hasn't
Hotspot's
appeared.
probably a better pick for them.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Hotspot had a great race today. He had the quickest
Yeah.
pace by like 0.4
Quite a
of a
lot.
second,
Yeah,
which
I
is
noticed that.
outrageous.
He
And-
managed to snatch the flap as well at the end.
Yeah, he snatched flap. Wait, I
So,
didn't actually catch
what is the
exactly
flap
what
actually?
was. I mean, it's going to be really crazy. 128.3.
Damn.
What the hell?
I mean,
That's a deer. That's
think
with the skip, right?
with the skip, but
Oh, yeah.
from my testing, the skip gained about 2 to 2.5 seconds if done perfectly.
That's still a really
So
good lap,
I
though.
think that's a ridiculous lap from Hotspot even still.
Yeah.
So
I think in the earlier stages I did have the flap for a bit, and then Blip took it for 30.4. But
yeah, Blip
yeah.
took it until the final lap.
Yeah, I was
Very
trying to get it back,
unfortunate.
but I kept messing up, kept getting distracted. It's a bit of silly here and there, but it's fine. We're still leading by 1 point.
That's
So
all that matters, leading the championship.
Yeah, of course.
True. Also,
So,
how does Vanway, by the way, feel about all the new like slab stuff and everything that
stuff? I think we kind of like it. It's just
Good,
I mean,
thank
I'm personally quite a fan of it. I like
Okay,
Boatles
alright.
a lot, and this is it just makes it so much nicer. Like imagine we had a flat Monaco.
Ew.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, that would be kind of depressing.
we'll see what the next track looks like.
Yeah,
If you've been
I've
watching
had a few
Cast
looks.
One streams, then spoilers, but we might have done it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might do one more slap track, see what people think about it, then we'll see what we do after
Yeah,
that.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I think I like it. And especially in Monaco, with being able to use the walls and also being able to bump on the walls is quite a big change to the FC1 version,
Oh,
where you can just step up the walls
Yeah,
of Monaco.
and I
Yeah.
think it makes it a lot more tricky
Yeah.
to execute a perfect lap.
Yeah, you can hit wall taps as well, and those are really hard to hit.
Oh, for sure. I mean, but I think
Yeah.
Mafioso looked like one of the best at the wall taps. He looked
He
really
was
quick
actually
with the wall
he was
taps.
avoiding. He was missing some of the wall taps for consistency.
Oh,
I think,
really?
So
Well,
yeah, I think
we saw him in quali really good at them, but maybe dropped off a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of the race.
maybe. But yeah. I had a bit of a scare as well in Q2. I didn't get a good lap in. I crashed both laps.
Oh
But
my!
made it in P14.
Wow, yeah, that's I mean, that's the thing. These limited laps, it's
Yeah.
so much pressure, and it
It
can
really does, yeah.
really get to you. I mean, we saw Lapis go out, and a few other big names.
Well, Lapis had zero
back-
practice, so
Yeah,
like,
Lapis had
absolute
zero practice. But we saw Satomi and Lapis 1 and 2 from last race, both knocked
Oh,
out
wow,
in
yeah.
Q2.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
we
true.
saw
Wow.
a few of the big names.
Well, okay, the track is really different from Imola.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
it's
that just
really,
should
really
be
different.
so
but
much
still,
more
yeah.
difficult. It's a completely different type of racing.
Yeah, completely different. Like you absolutely cannot afford to pit. Like none of us at the front, we didn't want to pit at all because like there's absolutely no way we're gonna be behind and losing time.
Yeah.
Getting past people, and especially because there's only really one DRS zone, which can't even be used all the time because it's so easy to defend off the people who are trying to be overtake you behind.
But I mean,
But
we
yeah, I
did
think-
see Hotspot pit lap 1 and 3, and he
Oh,
made it
yeah,
work somehow.
he did
He's
make
just
it work.
nuts.
I wouldn't have been able to make it work.
I'm still surprised how he's managed to do that.
Yeah. I tried to make it work last race because I bad race start, but I think it depends on the track. It'll be easier. Like Lapis did on Miami and it worked really well.
True, yeah.
So it really
So-
depends on the track. This track is just like in real life, it's insanely hard to overtake on. So I think
Yeah, I agree. It's chaotic.
Yeah. Wow, it's what I had fun though.
Good. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, and it kind of does actually.
It does. It does.
But I'm glad you had fun. And would you like to say any final words before we? you go.
I'll be missing Spain next week because of an exam that I have like that morning, so I probably don't want to put my sleep.
No, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Prioritize your exams. But that means you
Yeah, so
will lose the
I will
championship
lose the
lead.
championship. That's right. Yeah, that's the
Oh.
sad thing.
But you'll
Yeah, it sucks.
possibly keep it with Mulligans. I mean, we see
Yeah,
Gilo.
I'm definitely still in the
with-
fight. Gilo's cooking
Yeah.
with the like with one race missed. He's got the highest point average. Yeah, I've got an 88 point average. Mafioso's got 87.8.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Gilo's
that
92.
hotspot's
90.
dropped off.
Yeah, Gilo's 92.
Oh, Gilo's 92, Hotspot 94.
Oh, yeah, Hotspot's 94. Wow, okay. But Hotspot's had
So,
3 races.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be missing the next race, which unfortunate, but has to happen.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I think we'll let you go. But
Yeah, thanks,
I hope you
NDP.
enjoyed. Oh, it's been great having
Subscribe
you.
to Paper Yoshi.
True,
Alright,
do that,
get
do
this
that,
guy
dude.
Get him out! Get him out of here!
Oh, and he has been gotten out of here.
And he has vanished.
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
Alright.
Keep cooking.
The ghost is just in our ears right now. The ghost of Paper Yoshi.
Ooh.
The room still
Get
echoes
outta
with his
here.
voice, man. What
Get
was
out.
this?
Oh, I must just kicked him from BoatLabs.
That wouldn't be
But-
a bit silly.
But that was Monaco, Reno. And I think it didn't go exactly how expected, but the chaos was definitely there.
Yeah, man. I still can't get over the board thing that just appeared outside of our window here. Like if I jump here a little bit, you can see people are even taking it right though, just driving it for fun. Also, I think now there is like a quick race happening for fun. But I was like almost like the happiest man alive, thinking like everything went perfect, and then but we will fix it for next time. Trust, not trust. Like Barcelona,
Yeah.
such a big and wide track. Like surely the Ducks can't do anything this time.
You said this last time, Reno.
Wait, I kind of did. But
Alright, no, okay, from now on we're having Reno.
no, but this
muted
time we held them
permanently.
out for longer, man.
True.
We are getting better. We are like Techno Gusta back there is like saying like no for some reason, but
Looks like he might know something, but we don't.
Yeah.
But we'll have to
maybe
wait and
he's
see
been the
until next
mastermind.
week.
The Formula Labs
Ginger
Twitter
kids.
guy being the one pulling the strings all along with the duckies. Oh, okay. He did confirm it for a second there, shaking his head up and down, but now he's gone back to the no. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. We might have to just
ban
get
him. Yeah.
ban him permanently. Yeah.
Oh well.
I think that's all for the stream today, Reno. I mean, it was chaos, and we see a new race winner again, which is
Blipdash?
crazy.
Is Blipdash gonna win the next one?
I mean, we haven't had a Van Wave winner yet.
True. Wait,
And
that is so true, and they are leading.
We have Yoshi leading the individual championship and Van Wave leading the team championship. So surely they're bound to get a win soon. But we'll have to wait and see.
Till the next one. With Paper Yoshi, their top player gone, how will they survive? And with Barcelona being 1 week away, next Sunday, we will see 31st May, I think it is. We'll see.
No, the 1st of June. 1st of June.
Oh, 1st of June. Oh, hell yeah.
The start of a new BoatLabs season, I think.
Yeah, through the
think
summer
that's-
season.
Yeah.
Hell
So make sure to hop on BoatLabs.net, mc.boatlabs.net.
True. And
to check
grind
out the new
your
lab
stuff.
packs.
Also, guys, there's 7 days remaining to do the ranked, and I need to finish the ranked
Alright.
reward. It would have been kind of epic to
Are
reveal it
we-
here,
Are
but
we having a? Are we having a double XP
oh,
this season?
we can make
possibly.
that happen, maybe.
Hot, just only for FL viewers. Only for.
True, FL exclusive. So that would mean TPT Morv, Sadra666, Rayesh, Gleb, Neodor, even
yeah.
Saku the Papas who were in the chat at one point. They all will get double XP. Yeah, Ashen as
Yay.
well. Charged Skeleton. Yippee! But yeah,
I thank you all for watching, but I think that's us done with Monaco. What a track and what a race it was, but the stream we're gonna have to end.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Rana. I'm sorry.
I think we.
It's been so fun with you, but that'll be all from us.
Oh well,
So
it is what it is.
So
And with
thank
that,
you all for watching, and please tune in next week. As we said, Sunday, June 1st. I
same
don't know
time
what
as
the
this
times
time.
are.
It's like
The same time as this one. Yeah.
7 p.m. Central European time. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. in Britain. 8 is where I'm from, and rest you guys know probably. So
You just turn on notifications.
True.
That's the easy way.
yeah, I got scheduled the stream, so we'll see from far away when it's happening, guys. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
I think we're gonna say goodbye now.
we
So-
are saying goodbye now. We are
Yeah.
saying goodbye now. So bye bye. Bow bow.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching.